Hey loves, my name is Kyle August and welcome back. Today is day 10 of our 14 days of love. For the next 24 hours, you are going to think, believe, and act as if you are already with your specific person. Can you do that for me? Whenever we begin to assume a state, we begin to act or just pretend as if what we desire is already here. This may sound familiar. Everyone's going to do that when they start getting into manifestation. We think, oh, I should pretend as if I already have my specific person. I'm going to pretend as if they're here. I'm going to pretend as if we're together. But no, we don't want to pretend because we don't pretend for anything that we really have. You want to be that thing. And I know it sounds very similar, but there is a huge difference. And for the next 24 hours, I don't want you guys to be pretending you're with your specific person. I want you to be with them right now. So all of these thoughts, all of these beliefs, they are not any sort of pretending. Your specific person is missing you. Your specific person is loving you. Your specific person is desiring you. There's no pretending involved. This isn't wishful thinking. This is happening in your reality right now. So no pretending involved. You are going to be living that. And it's only for the next 24 hours. That's the only challenge that I'm asking for you today, but you can absolutely do it. Begin aligning all of your actions, thoughts, and beliefs with that idea. Think about anything else that you feel is very permanent in your reality. So let's think of your name. Do you pretend to be your name? Do I pretend to be Kyle? No, I am Kyle. Do you pretend to love your family? No, you love your family. Do you pretend to live where you're at? Do you pretend to go to your job? No, you actually act that out. You feel it. You believe it. Again, I think the easiest one to think of right now is your name. Do you pretend to be you or are you actually you? So are you going to pretend to be with your specific person or are you actually with them? If we wouldn't pretend to be our name, we wouldn't pretend to live in this house that we're already in, we wouldn't pretend to go to our job, then why do we pretend to be with our specific person when we can actually feel it? We can actually believe it. We can actually act it out and become that. So for the next 24 hours, we're going to do what I call delusion day, okay? We're going to be as delusional as we could possibly be, and we're not even going to feel bad about it, okay? For the next 24 hours, you are with your specific person. Whatever that means to you, however you can feel internally, however you can act that out, that's what you're going to do for the next 24 hours. And I know you're probably like, but what if I get thoughts or anxieties or worries during this 24 hours? If you do, there's a simple way to push that off and have this day be the perfect day for manifesting. Anytime you have a thought or worry, remember, or think this thought. Think, well, today is my delusion day. Today is my manifestation day. So for these worries, I can just worry about them tomorrow. And when you do this, I know it sounds so simple, but you will find that your mind is 100% okay with this. Your logical mind is fine. If you begin to have worries like, oh, this is not working, I can't do this, think, well, that's just a worry that I'll have tomorrow. And your mind, knowing or desiring to worry about that and feel anxious, will be totally satisfied with that state of, oh, well, at least I'll get to worry about it at some point. So we can do what we're doing now, as long as we're going to worry at some point. That's how our logical mind works. But you'll find as soon as you begin to push that off, your ego, your conscious mind is fine with that. But you probably will never end up worrying about it, because during this delusion day, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so much into that wish fulfilled state that I would say continue with it after this point in time. But again, right now, I would just make it that small goal of going 24 hours, not pretending, not thinking maybe this could happen. You are with your specific person without a doubt right here and now. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no should've, would've, could've. This is happening right now. So when you go into your affirmations, don't just say them. Live them. You feel them. You are them. When you go into your visualizations, Don't just see them, live them. This is your reality now. When you walk the streets today, when you walk around, when you go to school, when you go to work, allow your eyes to see whatever it is that they see around them, but use your mind to actually see exactly what you desire. When you go around, allow your ears, your nose, your taste, your feeling, basically allow your senses to feel it, but really feel whatever it is that you're desiring in your mind at this very moment. Always remember that in your mind, you can be anywhere at any given time. You can be with whoever you want. You can do whatever it is that you desire right here and now. Your mind always has the power to grant you that at any given moment. So use it. Dive into that feeling and let it satisfy you. It's only 24 hours, so you can absolutely do it. I would say also begin to take upon the idea for today that this is easy. This is something that comes it's so simple. It's so easy. You can assume the state so effortlessly right now, today. Again, just think about today. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about next week. Just think about today. Make it easy. Assume it's easy. Affirm it's easy. Feel that it's easy. Think it's easy. Believe that it is easy because this is easy for you. Also, for today, I want you to take control of your emotions entirely and only grant yourself the emotions that you specifically want. So throughout your day, if you feel something that you don't want, you know what? You don't have to feel that way. Today is your 24-hour, your delusion day to feel in the end. If you see something you don't want, go into that active revision technique that I mentioned a couple videos ago. I don't remember what day it was, but it was the revision day. You can grant yourself that ability to see or feel or hear anything you want. So if you see something, this is a good day to really practice and act out that active revision. Again, if someone is walking, runs past you, shoves you in the shoulder, you don't have to see that. Recreate it in your mind as your day is going on. If someone says something that that you don't like to you, hear them saying something else. And in your mind, respond with how you would love to respond in that way. But only grant yourself that love, that positivity, that abundant emotion today, because you technically could give yourself any feeling that you want at any given time. So why not help yourself and give yourself all of those abundant feelings that you want right here and now? Think about how you would feel in that end state and make that here today at this very moment. What is truly stopping you? If you were to ask yourself, what is stopping you from feeling into that end, from really giving yourself what you desire right now, the only thing that you could ever say is your external reality. But in this case, we are making it so our external reality doesn't mean anything to us. We don't have to focus on it. Actively revise it. Again, see what you want to see. Today is your day. Today you are with your specific person. There is literally no doubt about that. Act from that idea. Believe from that idea. Think from that idea. And again, if you really are having a hard time with this, if you begin to have worries, that's a worry for tomorrow, right? You can think, you can have anxiety, you can worry, you can feel that worry at another given time. But today is your delusion day. Today is the day. There's no delusion. You are with your specific person without a doubt. And if you begin to ask okay, so how do I do this? How do I live in the end? You know exactly what you want. So maybe start your day with some positive affirmations. Visualize your end scene and then kind of blur that barrier from when you open your eyes to your reality. Do not make any discontinuation. When you're in your imagination, your reality continues with that. You are within that. Act upon any divine guidance that you have throughout this day. I will say, if you guys do this fully and you really feel it, you really act on it, you really have that conviction, that leverage that you are going to do this to the best of your ability, you are going to see crazy things happen. I want you guys to comment down below exactly what you get, maybe on my next video, or whenever you see even if it's the smallest thing, you will notice divine guidance in the bridge of events sometimes works with very small things kind of amounting to greater things, kind of like almost like a snowball effect. Because you seeing your specific person on the street may not mean much to you. And you might be like, wow, today really feeling in the end, I saw my specific person, but they didn't really act in the way I want. How do you know they're not going to text you later and be like, oh my gosh, I saw you on the street. We should catch up. We should hang out. We should do blah, 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 whatever it is that you saw in your mind, because today is your day. You are with your specific person. I don't want to hear any excuses. This is your day. There's no pretending. You're not pretending anymore. This is your life. You and your specific person are perfect together. You and your specific person love each other. You and your specific person could never be without each other for one moment. You and your specific person have all of the things that you are desiring to see in your end state. You have achieved all of your dreams, all of your goals when it comes to your love life right here and now, today. No excuses, no pretending. This is your reality. So I can't wait to hear how you guys do with today. I know it's like, it can either seem like the easiest task ever if you make it that way, or it can feel like very confusing. If you ever get into that confusion, push it off to tomorrow. If you're like, well, how do I do this? You can worry about that tomorrow. Just feel it. Just live it. Just act from it. Don't let any outside voice or outside events persuade you into thinking that you are not what you desire today. Again, it's only 24 hours. You can definitely do it. So leave all of your questions and comments below. If you guys wanted to reach out to me or for a personal message, just head over to my website, which is kyleaugustcoaching.com. Don't forget to like this video, because the best way to start this whole challenge is going to be a positive like on this. Don't forget to subscribe as well, so you guys can continue getting the best information and follow me along on this 14 days of love. Also subscribe so I can see all of your positive results from today. But that is all I got for you guys today. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.